Greetings. Today, me, Cade, and Hudson are thrilled to present our interactive IMDb dashboard. This tool is designed to offer a revolutionary way to explore over 1.4 million TV shows and movies, as well as over 10 million personalities who have shaped the world of cinema. We have all experienced the confusion of different top rated movie lists on IMDb. As you can see, there are three different lists but based on the same factor rating. I will now hand over the presentation to Hassan to go into more detail about this.
So why is there discrepancies amongst the top rated movie lists? Well, we have other variables that must be considered, like rating, votes, release year, runtime, and so on. Why is this actually worth addressing? Well, we want to give users more freedom and exploring the NDB dataset, and we want to get more understanding about how the variables actually work and how they alter a movie's ranking. So let's look at an example to explain more. Once we try to filter the MDB dataset by ratings, we notice that these movies aren't actually well known. Like, have you actually heard of a movie called Capital? Why is it on this list while an awesome movie like Interstellar isn't? Technically, Capital has 10-star ratings, while Interstellar has 8.7-star ratings, but Capital only has like 8 votes by real users compared to Interstellar's 2.1 million votes. So obviously Interstellar is more popular, so votes actually matter in this case. So here's a demo of the project by Kate.
So now that we know the number of votes can help determine a movie's popularity, let's try increasing the minimum amount to see how it changes our ranking. Let's say we want at least 1,000,000 votes per movie. And already you can see a much more accurate list, like The Godfather, Pulp Fiction, etc. This means that all of these movies had at least 1,000,000 people that casted a vote on it. But what if we wanted to filter it so that we only see movies from the 80s? Well, we can change the year filter here, but you'll see that it shows only 5 movies now instead of 10. Why is that? The issue is now that there might only be 5 movies from the 80s that had a rating of at least 8 and 1,000,000 votes. So we have to adjust our votes and ratings filter to allow more movies through. Let's say we want to be a little less strict and allow 500,000. And now you can see it, 10 movies are showing up. Once you're a pro at finding the best movies, using our dashboard, you can go a step further by selecting a movie to see the list of credits for it. This pie chart here also shows a distribution of these credits. So for Back to the Future, there were 3 actors and 1 actress listed for the movie. You can also select multiple movies to see a list of credits for both of them. However, if we want to see only the people that were credited for both movies, we can turn crossover on and say that we want to see people who have been in at least 2 of them. So for Star Wars and Raiders of the Lost Ark, it looks like George Lucas was a writer on both of them. You can also select a single person to view a timeline of the media they've been in throughout their life. Each one of these circles represents either a movie or TV show that the person was credited for that year. For circles that are split into multiple parts like this one, we can see that he was credited for 1 TV show and 2 movies for that same year. You can search for any movie or TV show you want, like The Office, and then select it and quickly see a list of credits for it. So you can see that Jim has been in quite a few movies, but only a few TV shows. He's most well known for his role in The Office, which has a rating of 9 and almost 700,000 votes. So users might ask themselves why they haven't heard of the movies he's been in, and they can conduct an EDA by looking at each piece of media and seeing the average number of ratings and votes for them. And you can see for a lot of the movies he's been in, they have a low number of ratings and votes. So if we want to try to find the top movies and TV shows of all time, we can set the ratings minimum to 7, increase the minimum number of votes, and make sure that our year is set to the min and max values. And now we have a list of pretty well-known movies and TV shows. And users can conduct their own EDA by trying to fine-tune these numbers to get a perfect list. So as you can see, every time I change these number of votes, our list gets a little different. And it might become too strict, so you have to lower the number of votes you're accounting for, or adjust the rating that you're looking for. And by conducting this EDA, it might help users understand why they have such a hard time finding an accurate list on Google. And that is because there's many variables that go into ranking a movie, such as the votes, year, rating, etc. So I'll end this video by showing you 2 of my favorite actors and saying thank you for watching, and I look forward to your feedback.